Right. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm at the expo for a weekend of gaming. Just before I say anything else, I have just heard about the very sad passing of Muhammad Ali. It didn't matter what creed, what race, what religion. I really do feel that he was a hero to everyone near enough, and it's just such a loss that we lost him. Yeah, that's my tribute to the great man Muhammad Ali. Over the last couple of days, we've been playing from Friday we played Planet Mercenary. That was an awesome game, really fun. The mayhem cards make things quite really unpredictable but fun. I'm going to get myself a copy of it as soon as possible, and then I'm going to give it a good review. Given about what we played Friday. If I gave it at a 10 at the moment, I would give it an 8, but until I've read through it fully as well, um, I'll just see. But given how I felt with the game and that, it's probably a good solid 8. So it just a really wonderful game. So that was Friday. Saturday we played Simon Burley's Squadron UK. It could have went really, really badly. It's a bit touch and go with that. Uh, we One of the guys we should have saved ended up having his head chopped off. I made a few errors as well, but I'm feeling a little bit fatigued today, which is just typical, really, feeling that way. But yeah, that was an enjoyable game. And then in the afternoon, we played the Pathfinder Society adventure, and that was the Deep Market Deception, and that was really wonderful. And we all really enjoyed it. So we've had our first Pathfinder Society game. So I'll be joining up with that. I may even GM a couple of games at some point. So yeah, and Sunday, hopefully be able to get a chance to do the trade halls and stuff like that. This is the first chance I've had to do a video. Last night I was just really tired because with a 4.5 hour journey, that was just really, really draining. We literally just got there, and well, we were about 15 minutes late or something like that with the game because it just took too long. We should have got there about 20 past 1, and we got there pretty much 3 o'clock. I mean, it was just crazy. The extra hour and a half because of traffic. Uh, but that's what you get when you're pretty much on term time. So yeah, it's a shame, but been enjoyable so far. Hopefully tomorrow I will be meeting Colin Baker. Hopefully meeting Colin Baker. Uh, Seen Road DM, Red Dice Diaries, and um, Matthew as well. I can't remember. Sorry, mate. I can't remember your YouTube channel at the moment. Dragonborn or something. Sorry, I have forgotten. So please forgive me. Yeah, but I've seen them and a few others with Road DM. So that was nice. That was really nice. I haven't seen Sean Connors yet, but he did say he's ultra busy this weekend. Literally, I mean, he's booked in for a lot of games and stuff. So I'm hoping we'll catch him tomorrow, as it would be nice to have a little bit of a catch up with him. But if not, it would be a big shame. But there's always next time. Also, tomorrow I'll be doing a bit of networking to do with the next year's Concord convention, which will be bigger and better and over 2 days. And hopefully, for the organisers, I'll sort out some t-shirts and a few other things, and hopefully get a system up with the website is similar to what the expo's got with booking games. I'll look into that to see if I can get that sorted out, but no promises on that. But I'll see what I can do. So that's good. So next year it will be, over 2 days, and there'll be more available there. There will be 6 GM slots open to different GMs per day. So at different times. Also, I will be changing the times a little bit because, like this year, it was 10:30 for the first game. Next year, I'm going to have it from 10 till about till 1, something like that for the morning slots. So that'll be 11, 12, 1. So that'll be a 3-hour one in the morning, and then a longer one in the 4-hour one in the afternoon. So somewhere around there, for about 3.5 hours. Be 1 or 1:30. I haven't decided yet. So I'll think about that. There's a few other things I'm gonna do as well, like sort of like a shield, where you can etch names on a plaque or something. So it'd be sort of like a roll of honor for somebody's being doing cosplay and stuff like that, and a few other things. I haven't decided yet because it's just so early. So I'll be doing that. But back to the expo itself, it's been really quite enjoyable, even though I just can't help feeling tired these days. But I really am looking forward to tomorrow, and hopefully buy a RPG or two and a couple of games maybe. Haven't decided yet. There's also Route 666, Car Wars type game that I am interested in. The only thing is they have offered me a copy for 40 quid. I am tempted, but I'm just not quite sure. Just have to see. But if not, I just wait until it comes out in the shops. I mean, a few months, it don't really matter for me. I look forward to it anyway, so that'd be great. Yeah, really looking forward to tomorrow, and playing a few demo games and that, sorting out some people that will hopefully be interested in expoing some of their games next year and their stuff. Hopefully I'll have also someone that'll be selling games and stuff there. If it ain't anyone else, it might even be me. I might even end up having something set up by then. I don't know yet. But yeah, I will try to take some footage of the expo itself. No guarantee though. I'll see what I do and just see how I feel. And hopefully I will catch you next time. And yeah, looking forward to Sunday. Thanks for watching. Right, hi everyone. Just thought I'd do the second part to the expo video. Didn't get round to really getting any footage of expo itself. I was feeling a bit tired by the time it came to Sunday anyway, and to be honest, I did do a lot of networking and stuff for my convention Concord for next year. I've spoken to quite a few people, so hopefully I'll have some demo games next year, and possibly a guest as well, but I'm going to keep that, under my hat, so to speak. I'm not going to reveal anything, not until it's a dead cert, but yeah, I might have a guest or two for next March the 18th and 19th, I believe it is. So yeah, so I'm looking forward actually to getting things all organised and the games and everything for next year, because it's going to be a lot better, definitely. And the logo is going to probably change at some point as well. I'm going to get that sorted out as well, which was nothing wrong with it. I do feel I did a good logo, but I do want to make some changes going in for the second year. So yeah, so things are well in hand for that. But I'm going to have a good break before I really get things or start organising with that. All I got to do is just send a few emails and stuff like that for the for the information they need and stuff for next year. But I did speak to a fair few people. One of the ones that I spoke to is Jonathan Green. He will be having a new game book out, and it's this one, The Wicked Wizard of Oz, which I'm really looking forward to. Actually, to do with the guy that wrote it. There was quite a few books that he wrote on the Wizard of Oz, actually, which surprised me. I didn't know there was as many as there really is. I can't remember that amount, but it's quite a few that he wrote. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And he did do the as well advertised for both. Sorry, that is upside down, so I do apologise. Shakespeare versus Cthulhu. I also spoke to, I get his name right, Alessio Calvatore as well. So I had a quick chat with him, but he was busy with customers and stuff like that. But, oh well, whenever I actually get to speak to him and try to say his name, I never get it right. And then I get it right later on, and get it perfectly right afterwards, so it's just typical. But on that Sunday, it was quite a lot of traders there. The only problem, as people know, to do with the expo this year was that speaker system in the NEC. As a mate said, it did sound like the adult sound of the Peanuts cartoon. At times, it was pretty bad, to be honest. But I did enjoy the weekend. It was a fantastic weekend. As some people know, I haven't been particularly well, so I did make the best of it. Probably not the absolute best expo we had, but still, for next year things will be a bit different anyway. Like this time we had 2 games in one day. I think we'll probably go for 1 game a day, do it like that. Just gives us time to do other things, because on that Saturday we didn't get time to do anything else really. We barely had time to have something to eat. But we might actually, for next year as well, we might go the day before and go go down on a Thursday, and then we'll make sure we can enter certain games and stuff which we usually miss because of the time. By the time we get to there, it's just too late for a lot of the games, a lot of the morning games and that. And we were late for the afternoon game on a Friday, which Planet Mercenary, I gotta say, as I said, really well recommended. It's not quite available yet, I believe it is soon. Didn't even have all the rules for it there. But yeah, really great game. So I'm really looking forward to, as I said before, getting my mitts on that one. What other stuff? I did see Rogue DM. I wanted to see Becky Rose as well, because I know she was there I didn't get a chance this year, so but hopefully at some point in the future, Becky Rose, I will get to meet you, because I actually really did want to meet you, but just didn't happen for some reason. Mind you, I did have a mate up there with his family, and I didn't even get to bump into him. And Sean Connors, bless his heart, was so busy that there was no chance to meet up with him on that weekend. Literally, he was just non-stop with games and stuff like that. So it was the busiest I think he's ever been in any convention ever. But still, never mind. I didn't really touch the bar because, like last year, it was just so expensive for the bar itself, for the acrylic stuff itself, that I did stay clear, because I was expecting over £5, probably close to £6 this year, so I didn't touch it. I didn't realise, as I seen the Rogue DM's video about the corduroys and stuff being £1, that would have been okay actually. I wouldn't mind, especially with the hot weather the way it is. Actually, today at the moment it is actually raining outside, so it's a little bit cooler, thank God. But actually, it's been really pretty nuggy for me today, so not been great. But still, back to the expo itself. I did get some stuff there. I will grab the board game that I did buy. Look, I don't know how this is going to play, but it's 15 quid. It did catch my eye, so I decided to buy this, and it is Dragon Riders. Not Dragon Riders of Pern, but just a like a racing your dragons sort of game. 15 quid. I actually was pretty pleased that I got it, because it doesn't look too bad. It's got racing circuit stuff there, maps. It's got the usual counters, and I don't believe one just came out, but I'll easily pick that up. That's typical, that they're easily come out. More counters, loads of cards and stuff, and yeah, it does look pretty interesting. I don't really want to go on the little dragons itself. I probably will paint up. So yeah, that's looks like an interesting game. It is actually coming out all over the place at the moment, so I will see if I can just pull it back. I'm going to get everything out, it's just not worth it. I say I don't mind having a gamble with some games and stuff. Oh dear, I'll sort it out later. That's okay. Is one of the people I'm hoping I can get to demo at some point, and actually I was pretty impressed with this one. And it's Burrows and Badgers. It's a small scale war game with animals, so it's called the Miniature Skirmish Game Anamorphic Animals. And the book itself, the rule book itself, a tenner. I quite liked what I saw there. I don't know if you can, probably not too clear on that. My fingers are in the way a bit. So if there's some better stuff to. It's probably a bit better. So just so you know. You can see the fox and stuff. You can have actually campaign play as well. And there's 10 different missions on this, so that's pretty good. And the campaign is there's a campaign thing there. So yeah, it looks interesting. I'm gonna see if I can get a game played at my club at some point. That's not so clear because it's such a small book anyway. But it is from Oathsworn Games. I do recommend this particular one, but there was so much in the way of wargaming and stuff this year. The only downside was there was just seemed to be overwhelmed with board games rather than the usual RPGs and stuff. So it did seem a little unbalanced. Also bought this one for £1. Origin of the Species, and I had a quick look at this. Come across as pretty funny stuff in there. So yeah, I bought that as well, and looking forward to having a good read of that. There's some sort of drinking game in here as well. Fantasy cliche drinking game. Kill a orc, take a shot. Kill a goblin, half a shot. Princess gets kidnapped, 2 shots. Rescue a princess, take 2 shots. Sleeping dragon, 3 shots. Big fairy tale castle, take a shot. Enter dungeon, take a shot. Talking magical sword, take 4 shots to numb the pain. Gandalf a light, take 2 shots. Lost heir to the kingdom, take 2 shots. Get the mission from mysterious stranger in a tavern, take 3 shots. Mysterious evil twin brother, takes 2 shots. Mysterious ring, drink the bottle and toast Peter Jackson. And there's a roleplay convention one here, and somebody tells you about the character, take 2 shots. You had to be their story, take 3 shots. Someone cheats on a die roll, take a shot. Someone compares a new edition unfavorably with an old edition, take a shot. Someone you know from forum turns out to be hideous in real life, take a shot. An indie publisher tries to sell you a game you have no interest in, take a shot. You're overcharged by the convention organisers, take 2 shots, which actually I don't feel they ever do that. Signing in takes longer than advertised, take 2 shots. Game personality says something disparaging about gamers, take a shot. Fat bloke, take a shot. Female gamer, takes 2 shots. Awful lot of blurt caution, take a shot. People playing Paranoia had to be told to keep quiet, take 2 shots. Gamer nookie, down the bottle. Yeah, it's that sort of stuff in here. So yeah, that's pretty brilliant. Don't know if I could do anything like that, considering my diabetes and that. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Also done a gamble with two games, 2 RPGs, and here's one. Sorry, I was looking up. I don't know why I was looking up, but never mind. And it's this one, Fate's Worse Than Death. Read a little bit, looks interesting enough. I'll just read a quick on the back of here. Suspense, horror, hope in 2080 on the streets of Manhattan. And Manhattan 2080, ruined by decades of war and global crisis. The city is now home to those that can or won't fit in elsewhere. The city is little more than an anarchy, plagued by every imaginable evil and horror, from self-reproducing serial killers to pusher gangs who hold down people and force them to use drugs. Yet in the darkness city, a flame of hope smoulders and grows. Homeless families are turning the wisdom from generations on the streets into power. Good people are starting gangs for self-defense, turning gang membership something to be proud of. Young people are using the same legal technology that turns some people into monsters, turn them into heroes. People in the city finally realize that nobody else is going to save them. They learn to save themselves. Yeah, it looks interesting. I believe it's a D20 mechanic, so there is some similarities to D20 games, but I believe it's quite different from it. But I've got just have to have a read to find out. So there was that one, that was £8. And then I went for the another chance. I thought, well, some of my game group members would like as well, and that's the Everlasting. And on the back here, a daydream shadow of our reality waits for you. Break down the walls of disbelief. Join modern day gargoyles, wizards, dwarfs, halflings, revenants, totem spirits, djinn, mythic gods, and others on adventures throughout history and modern times. The Everlasting is a epic fantasy and supernatural setting with fully developed mythology and culture for each race of Eldritch. Explore modern day dungeons, travel the worlds of dreams. This is the second of 4 Foundation books for Everlasting, a complete role-playing game. It introduces you to epic stories of good and evil that takes out the secret world. Features angels, half-angels, divas, mythic gods, questers, mortal grail knights, demons, and it goes on like that. It's actually a pretty old one. This is about 97, 98 when this one was published, originally published in 94. Never heard of it before, like the previous one. So it's a gamble. Not all games you're going to buy second hand cheaply are going to be that great, but I always take a gamble when I'm there and just buy the 1 or 2 books at a real cheap price. So yeah, those are basically it for the stuff that I brought. There's other stuff that I went about and seen. I'll just show you a few of these. This one I did see there, Wasteland Future. I'm hoping they will make it down to my gaming convention next year. It's a shame he ain't going to hit his target, but he's going to relaunch within a few months, I believe, and take on all the stuff on board to do with things, advice and stuff, and hopefully the next time he will make his target. But I did like it. I did like what I saw, and just hopefully that I can see this game in print. Also, something that I thought, wow, because I see the models for this, and I do like this. This is a game for 10 to 15 models, and it's Wrath of Kings. Yeah, because of the shininess, it does obscure things a bit. 10 to 15 models. Something I might look at on the overleaf as well. The Dark Age has been out quite some time. I'm not sure at the moment with the Dark Age game at the moment, but something I may look into in the future. The thing is, as a gamer, I've got so many models anyway. It's sometimes hard to keep up. This was one of my mate's favourite games of the convention, Oblarchy, and Learn the Path to True Power. It's on Kickstarter at the moment, still on Kickstarter at the moment. I'm looking to play this game at some point. So yeah, that's good. And the usual Bushido leaflets. As people know, I've got Bushido, and my group members have got on each a pack. Just hopefully at some point we can get to play the game when they're not so busy. I believe that's the Rise of the Cage. Interesting, I do like that. This one was this is from a company that at the moment is releasing in the English language a XCOM type of RPG in a way. I will be showing that in a few weeks. I think it's X-Corp's D6. It's a D6 system, which it's got the same system that the original Ghostbuster RPG was using. And I've actually got another book here somewhere, Westward, which is using the same system. But this is their to relate to their next game, I believe. So yeah, a real Japanese sort of flavour. So as soon as I've told him, as soon as this goes on Kickstarter, I probably will put some money down. It's going to near enough be the last for quite some time, because I've kickstarted a number of RPGs and stuff, and really I want to get to play some of them at some point. Which, by the way, I'm hoping to start GMing again very soon. Hopefully we can get a regular gamer, which is going to be now a Lone Wolf rather than Fifth Ed. Fifth Ed's going to be delayed. I'm going to see if I can get a couple of the one-offs that finished as well before then. But here's another one, Legends Untold. Don't know too much about the game, but seeing I got the leaflet, flyer tag, I'll show people. There's that. What other stuff have I got? I will have a look. Oh yeah. I don't suppose it matters. There was a other war game that I actually quite liked, and that was a game set in, I think, World War II, World War One, and it was elves and gnomes and werewolves and stuff like that, and looked a lot of fun. There was a 2-player starter set with the rules. I mean, that was 50 quid. I've seen all the mushrooms that were done and that, and I was pretty impressed with it. There was quite a few actual new type war games there that I was pretty impressed with. The one that I did like that I missed with the Kickstarter was the Route 666. Not for everyone, I know mate that I wasn't too keen on it, but I liked what I seen with it. So as soon as they fulfilled their Kickstarter, then that's gonna be released in the shops. Once that happens, then I will get myself a copy, definitely. But for the last thing, it was this one that I got. It was to pay £3 and just pick a random book. So that's what I did, and it does look like a much easier read than the Catch 22 that I was reading a while back. So yeah, overall, and I will now get a little bit closer. Sorry if I wasn't completely looking at the camera there. It's in a little bit of an awkward angle, but I am going to get things sorted at some point. So as I say, I'm out of this room and get some better videos put up, but oh well. Overall, great weekend. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to with the changes of the gaming convention. Having it in the NEC and the Metropole is an interesting decision. Jury's out for me personally at the moment. I'm just going to see how things go, and it's just going to take getting used to for me personally. It was nice that all the trade stuff and everything was all in one room. And they did have street names for the different areas and stuff like that. And I still didn't get round to absolutely everything. Even with you walking around and stuff like that, going right the way around and things, you still miss stuff, and which is a shame. But still, but to the people, traders and stuff that I did see, if you do see this, I will get round and contacting you at some point. I very much like to see it anyway, but I will contact as soon as possible. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the weekend. We all did, really. Had a nice cider outside as well. I didn't really drink that much over the weekend. I might drink a bit more, next year. Hopefully, sure that you won't be as busy, because next year as well, I should be a lot closer to the Wild West Exodus being a more of a solid set of rules, because I've written rewritten a page worth with the combat rules. That's getting there, much improved, as I've said previously. I think I did, I can't remember. But I've still got a long way to go with that. But I'm just going to do a little bit when I can. It's been too hot, really, and I felt too muggy to do anything today. And there's other stuff coming up. But hopefully, if I can get at least a page a week done, in rough notes, get that past the co-creator, and then hopefully within the year I can have a full set of rules written out, and hopefully written out in the usual way from page 1 to whatever. At the moment it's all random stuff being written stuff, but I do like the process to be able to get some that is a rough raw idea and then shape it and polish it into a really neat, nice system. And I think I've achieved that with the combat system. It's still a really fast combat system, which is much quicker than the average combat to do with the D&D and stuff like that. But it still needs to be play tested and stuff, which hopefully once I've passed it to the co-creator and he says, yeah, that's fine, he might make some minor changes or something like that. Would it be better if we did this? That sort of stuff. And hopefully then we'll have it sorted and ready to play test at least some of it. Yeah, it's still happening. It's just been a long slog. A couple of years, 2014 came up with the idea, and things have got delayed because I've been not well, and there's been things happening my end, things happening with the other one that is helping me create this rule set, so it's not easy to get together actually to get the stuff sorted out. But what we decided to do, if I write out a load of stuff, send it over to him or print it out for him to look at, and when he's got a chance he could go through it and then make the revisions needed. But yeah, that's happening on that front. But as I say, great weekend, a hell of a lot of people there. Glad I attended, even though it was very expensive. I really do hope that the prices next year for the hotels are a bit better, because I gotta be honest, I did feel the hotels were taking the piss a bit with the actual pricing. Seen the year before, it was much better priced, but still, never mind. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Honestly, thanks every one of you for watching and actually sticking with me to do with my channel. There will be big changes coming up. I'm also rethinking on doing the title thing, or finding the titles for it. The only reason why I haven't done that because of it's having to edit things together and stuff like that, and I've had problems with the computer going down and stuff like that, so I'll see how I feel about that. But yeah, I'm going to make some changes. I might have to have a little bit of a break from YouTube, because at the moment I've gone down to about 3, maybe 4 videos a month. I think it's averaging about 3 at the moment. I used to be between 4 and 6 or more, so things have slowed right down. Hopefully at some point I'll be more inspired, and I will pick up the pace with the amount of videos I produce. And at some point, hopefully by the end of the year, I would have run at least one online game through Skype or whatever, because that's my plans to help build up my confidence. But let's see on that. Anyway, I've rumbled on long enough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.